Yo, what is up, guys? Today
The wild is calling, and it's time to get out there with Blue Wilderness.
this is the ultimate guide to survive 99 nights in the forest without any problem. So make sure to watch this video till the very end if you want to beat the game every single time. So when you first spawn, in, it tells you to chop trees and place wood down on the fire, and well, you're gonna have to do that because the first thing we want to do is expand our land. In order to do that, we have to put fuel inside the campfire, and these are the types of fuel that you can use to fuel up the campfire. There is some certain fuels that will give you more, and the one that gives you the most fuel is the oil barrel, which is the one at the very bottom. By the way, at the very start, there's always gonna be one piece of coal lying around, so I suggest you try to find it and pick it up to put it in the campfire. And boom, we got the campfire level 2, and now we can go farther in the forest. If you survived this far, you deserve a reward. Go to Burger King and get some chicken fries, and also subscribe, please. Since we got the campfire to level 2, it's time to get into some serious business. Here are the 3 things we need for day 1. We need to get the campfire to level 3, and we also need to get a bunny's foot. And last but not least, we need to upgrade the crafting bench. So try to complete these on the very first day. Here's a nice strategy in order to get a lot of wood. Sometimes when you chop down a tree, this little guy will fall down. You should probably pick him up and put him pretty close to your fire. That way it gets planted. And if you end up finding more, just keep placing it around that little guy that you first planted. So I am moving kind of slow just so I can tell you guys exactly what you should do if you want to make it pretty far. So as you see, I found another sapling and I put it right beside the other one. For the first nights and 99 nights in the forest, the deer will not attack you. As you can see right there, he's just standing there. He's just there to scare us and tell us that he's here to kill us whenever we're out of the campfire. But if we get pretty close, he's just gonna run away. So let's kill some rabbits right now, and hopefully we have good luck, because the majority of the time it doesn't drop a rabbit's foot on the first kill. So just pick up the meat and try to kill another one. And the reason why we are trying to kill some bunnies to get a bunny's foot, it's so we can trade the pelt trader, because he wants a bunny's foot, and in return he's gonna give us something nice and very useful that we will need. Nothing. What? All right, I'm 0 for 5 right now. 0 for 9. How is that even possible? Wow. After 12 kills, I finally got it. Now trade the Poe Trader. My bad. Kind of hugged. What? So we got the campfire at level 3. That's what we want, and please give us some good luck. Oh my goodness, first kill and we get the bunny's foot. If you're somewhat pro at using a device, and if you want to kill as many bunnies as possible, try to craft this bunny trap right here. So let's make one real quick, and this is how it's gonna look like. Just place it above the bunny like so, and it will kill it instantly. You are able to reuse this trap as many times as possible. So like this, 2 rabbits killed within 2 seconds, and we got another rabbit's foot, actually 2 more. Sadly, the trader will only ask for 1 bunny foot. From these 3 choices, never pick the old flashlight. The good axe is a pretty good choice, but the best one is to get the good sack, because now we're able to carry 15 items in total in our sack. Compared to 5. Every time you give the Poe Trader what he wants, he's always gonna ask for more, but it's always gonna be a higher tier of pelts that he's gonna want. So if you end up getting the wolf pelts, these are the choices the trader will give you, and this is for the alpha wolf. And last but not least, for the bear pelts, these are the items he's willing to trade for it. And after that, he's basically not gonna ask for anything else. So let's get all these meat right here as we can. And honestly, you can keep these bunny's feet because in the future, we're gonna need them. The first thing we want to craft is a crafting bench at level 2. That way we're able to unlock more stuff that we can use to last longer in the game. So we need 1 screw and 5 wood. So we're gonna have to go walk around and find some metal, some screws, some nails, whatever you want to call it. Like this right here. Perfect. That's exactly what we need. So we're gonna put it in there like so, and we're gonna craft it. And now we unlocked more items that we can build. The 3 items that you should care about the most is the sundial, the regular bed, and the farm plot. And actually, we should probably get the map, because the map will tell us exactly where we have explored. So as you can see, I've only been to this part right here. So all this gray area that you see right here, we have not visited. So let's go exploring a little bit. For this next chapter, I'm gonna be talking about all the different types of buildings that you will see in the forest, and also the different types of chests that you'll be able to find and what they might contain. So going back to the buildings, these are some of the few important buildings that you should keep in mind. Yes, there is a lot, but these are the ones that I find the most important and the ones that you should most likely loot. If you stumble upon any cabin, you should 100% be looting that. And those chairs, if you put them in a crafting bench, they will give you a 5 wood per chair, which is an insane amount. There's also a clinic that provides many healing items for you to survive, and there's also this mining cave which provides a lot of coal for you to use so you can upgrade your campfire. Last but not least, there's also an armory which provides weapons and ammo to protect yourself against the bad people. Yes, I know. There's also the stronghold, the place where you can craft items, and all the other buildings as well, but those will come very late in the game. Now it's time to talk about the chests. There's several types of chests in the game, and I'm gonna be talking about them from the worst to the very best chest that you can find. And the very first one we're gonna be talking about is the common chest, and this is how it looks like. These are all the items that you can possibly get from this chest. Let's see what we get.
Festool, built better for 100 years.
already have that. And if you end up getting the same thing, it's gonna tell you that. Next up, we got the good chests, in which you can possibly get these items. Next up is the iron chest, and these are its items that you can possibly get. The very next one is the legendary chest. I don't know why it's called legendary chest if it's not that great, as in it's not the best chest, but these are its items that you can get from it. Then here comes the gold chest, in which you can possibly get literally the best items in the game. We also have these other chests, which I consider them to be very different from these other chests that I just talked about. The first one being a diamond chest, which basically just gives you diamonds when you open it. We also have an ice chest, which is found in the winter area. And we also got the alien chest. It's given to you as a reward for taking over the UFO craft. And these are the items you can possibly get from the chest. And last but not least, we got the ruby chest, which is considered to be probably the best chest in the game. And these are all the great items you can possibly get when you open one of them. If you're walking around, you might see the snow biome, but we're not gonna touch that exactly yet because that place is quite dangerous and there's a lot of things that can pretty much kill you. Yes, I know this video is very slow, but it's only for the beginners, the people that are new to the game and are having trouble trying to survive. But if you want a pro version, I can make one in the future. Alright, back to the game plan. So this whole day, we should probably use it to explore and get as much resources as possible. But be very careful because you might find some wolves that can possibly harm you and kill you. Since at the start, we don't have a really good weapon to use against them. Now we do. Sweet! Well, we got a key already. Might as well save the kid. So trying to rescue all the kids first isn't really a requirement, but if you're looking to speedrun this game, then that's the first thing you should probably get. But we want to take our time, make sure we got everything we have that can help us in the future, you know, just prepare us if anything. So remember, just try to get as much stuff as possible, run around, try to avoid the wolves like I said, but you are going to be faster than the wolf, so they will not be able to get you if you just keep on running. And the night is approaching, so on the second night, the deer will actually attack you, so make sure to go back to home base before he ends up killing you. What the heck? Bruh, I just saved him. Then who is this? Who did I save? So let's put all the resources that we gathered. What the heck? Bro, he's right here. Where's his tent? This game is freaking me out. Sundial, check. Regular bed, check. Farm plot, no check. And there we go. For the sundial, it doesn't matter where you place it, but I usually just place it right beside the map. The regular bed, we really don't have a roof, so wherever we put it, rain's gonna hit us. But the farm plot, this is kind of important where to put it. I usually put it where it's like pretty wide open because we are going to be making more than one. So for this farm plot, when the days start coming and going, food will spawn in by itself. So all you have to do is just wait. Since we do have extra screws, might as well get a shelf. That way we stay like a bit organized because we do have like these leftover bunny foots that we can use in the future. So make sure by at least day 4 you have these 3 completed, because day 5, that's when it starts to get pretty interesting. After getting these 3 items, your next step is to get these 2 right here, which is the old bed, and actually upgrading the crafting bench to level 3. On day 5, these guys will appear. So when they appear, the deer will be waiting and these guys will be coming after you. Just start swinging. They will do a good amount of damage to you, so make sure you don't die. Ooh, just barely survived. So use their bodies to refuel your campfire. And on the 6th night, the owl will spawn in. So make sure you don't move whenever he spawns in. Let's quickly craft the old bed. That way when it turns daytime, more days will pass. And once you look at that, we now have more carrots, and there is a chance corn or even a pumpkin will spawn in. And this will give you more food because this one has 2 symbols and this one only has 1. So I suggest just eating these. Alright, now we have enough wood, but we're missing screws. Oh man, my fire has been gone. Let's quickly fix that. Ah, shoot, I forgot it's raining. Nice tip and trick, do not cut wood while it's raining, because if you put it in the campfire, it won't do anything. So the only thing you can do is put it in the crafting table. Now that the rain is over, now you can chop down the rest of the trees. There we go. Now we have a fire. All right, now that we have enough screws to upgrade our crafting bench, we're gonna upgrade it. And now we can craft more items. So we got the crock pot, the good bed, the radar, boost pad, biofuel processor, lightning rod, torch, and the crafting bench level 4. The only 3 items we really need is the crock pot, the good bed, and the biofuel processor. Since we do have a lot of wood, let's create 2 more farm plots, and we're gonna put it right next to each other. So let's go get more materials. So while you're out here getting stuff, also try to get fuel, because you really want to upgrade your campfire as fast as possible. The farther you go into the wilderness, the better the stuff will be. Oh my gosh.
You don't have to make feet content to pay for your trip. Just use kayak. Flights to Europe are cheaper this summer.
Really? Kayak.
There we go, fire level 4, map expanded. So now we're able to go farther into the woods. And won't you look at that? We now have so many crops on our hands. So let's collect all of these. That way more of them can grow. But for right now, let's get the good bed. That way more days go by. So when it turns daytime, the amount of beds we have will determine how many days have passed. And that also includes the children over here. Since we have 1 children and 3 beds, it will appear right here, and it's gonna tell us that 5 days have passed by. But why 5? We have 3 beds and 1 children, so that's 4 in total. Well, the game gives us 1 extra day, because if it wasn't for the extra day, then we would be stuck at day 0 every single time if we didn't get a single bed. So by default, we have plus 1 day every single day that passes. Every time it turns daytime, usually you want to do 1 trip every single day. 2 might be a little bit risky. And now we have enough material to create the crock pot. This thing will be very special to you. So we're going to put it right here. So what the crock pot does is when you put food inside of it, it will start cooking. But what exactly is it going to cook? A stew, which gives you 4 food icons. I don't know what else to say or call it, but that's a lot. So let's eat it. Yo, boom, it fills up like 50% of your hunger bar. So let's get all the carrots that we can get, and I'm gonna show you a little trick. First, you're gonna get the stew, go to chef lock, and start spamming them inside the crock pot. And the reason why I'm telling you to do that is to get the carrots stuck inside the pot. So while you're busy getting some resources, the crock pot will automatically make stews on its own. I would say roughly around 50% of the time, people end up dying because their campfire is getting under attack. I'm going to show you how to create a good safe house, just in case you're having any trouble when the cultists are evading. So the very first thing you need is a shed, and make sure to put it in an open space like this. And then you put 2 log walls just like this, how I'm showing you. And finally, you put the shelf right there, and that's gonna be your safety net. After that, you get some bear traps and you put them right in the entrance. In order to get into your safe house, just jump over the shelf, and that's basically it. Just avoid not getting hit by the bear traps. I specifically designed it where you're able to shoot the enemies through the shelf. And let me demonstrate how this works. Make sure you're out of the base and wait for the enemies to spawn in. As soon as they're spawned in, bring them towards you to your base. That way they activate the bear traps and they end up dying. And slowly just keep on reactivating the bear trap to kill them. Now let's just upgrade it just a little bit more so it's foolproof. That way the enemies will not be able to get in, because there is a chance that they hop over the shelf. Now let's demonstrate it one more time. So just bring them to your base, and you see this little guy? He can't hurt you, but you can hurt him. Just make sure there's enough cracks that you're able to shoot them without any problem. And just like that, we survived another day. The other ones that shoot, they're gonna be a little bit of a problem. But look at this. It's been making stews on its own while we were busy fighting. And now you can actually eat these on the go, and it doesn't take any space in your sack. And these are the pumpkins I was talking about. They get 4 also, which is the most of food can give you. You can also put them like near the crock pot like this, and it will still work. And now we got the first thing checked out, and that's infinite food. So we are no longer going to be fighting for starvation because now we have so much food on our hands. And now that we have these two, I think it's time to introduce the biofuel processor. So we need 12 screws and 12 wood. Oh my gosh, that was close. Let's get you stuck in a tree like that. Why am I lagging so much? And now we can craft the biofuel processor, and we just put this biofuel processor right here. So when we put 1 carrot inside of it, it's gonna be able to produce some fuel for us. And now we have infinite fuel, infinite food. So we need just a little bit of screws and wood. So when you go to the snow biome, you will come across this cabin right here. This is where you can get warm clothes, because for this biome right here, you're gonna get cold. And you know those bunny feet that I told you that we might use later? Well, it will come clutch for this right here, because for 2 bunny feet, we're able to get some earmuffs. Just place them on there, and boom, you get a pair. And as you can see, it now drains it way slower now, and you can go exploring for a longer time. Just know there is dangerous stuff, okay? So be very careful. And now we can craft the level 4 crafting bench. Now we can craft the ammo crate, giant bed, oil drill, teleporter, and the crafting bench level 5. But for right now, the only thing we really want right now is the ammo crates and the giant bed. But first, we need to level up our campfire. Oh, you can also put the bunny's foot inside. I did not know about that. And now we have it to level 5, and now we can expand even more. So we're gonna go far and beyond, collecting more material, but be careful this time, because rather than wolves, you'll be now seeing bears. So be very careful, because those guys do hurt you quite a bit, and that's how a bear looks like. Be very careful. Don't get too close.
Paladin has over 3 times more stain removal than the competitor.
If your mouth could talk, it would ask for
Paladin.
Oh my gosh, can we make it? It's gonna hit us. Oh no, 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 no. No, I'm about to drop it. Oh my goodness, that was way too close. Yeah, just make sure you pay attention to the clock. All right, after putting all the material in, we're gonna want to get the ammo crates first. So let's craft that. So now we can buy ammo for our guns. So it will cost 3 for the revolver, 3 for the rifle, and 20 for the shotgun, which is a whole lot. So since we have a revolver, let's buy some for the revolver. I gotta go get the oil that I dropped earlier. This should fully fuel it. Almost. Will 6 carrots do it? There we go. And that's how it looks like when it's fully upgraded. And now we can see the whole map. The farther you go, the more dangerous it does become. But our goal is to survive for 99 nights, okay? If you want to beat the whole game, then this is the part you should listen to. So there's 4 children that we have to look for, and we already found one of them. So when you click on the poster, it shows you the direction they're located. So they're in that direction over there. So 664 meters towards this direction. And every time you try to save a child, it starts to get harder and harder because you have to fight stronger enemies. Ooh, we gotta do this real quick. The deer is very hungry tonight. So get your revolver, boom, right in the head. Make sure to keep your distance when you're killing these guys. I'm literally lagging so bad. This never happens. Another way to kill them is just to be on this hill right here and just shoot them. And boom, we now have another key. And now we can go down in the basement and save the little kid. And that's how you're able to reach 99 days. And this is the cutscene you get. Thank you so much for watching till the end. If you enjoyed it, make sure to smash that like button and subscribe, and I'll see you guys next time. Adios. It just gives you diamonds.
It wasn't about right or wrong. It wasn't about survival. It was about family.
And there we go. For the sundial, it doesn't matter where you place it. To upgrade our crafting bench, we're gonna upgrade it. And now we can craft more.
Sure.